Video we are going to see about the user interface design. We all know that interface is an communication between the system, between any two components, maybe two devices or two people, or maybe a device and a people. So it is a communication between the two, that is called as an interface. So here let us see what is the design concept in user interface. These are all the elements of the user interface. To perform user analysis, interface analysis, the practitioner needs to study and understand the four elements. What are the four elements? The user, the task, the content, and the work environment. So what is the users? The users are the one who interact with the system throughout the interface, and that means they are going to talk with the system and they are going to give the input and get the output, and they can they will be in touch with the system in order to get their work done. So that is, they are the users, and the tasks are that end users must perform in order to do their work. So here the end user, what is the task is, the task are that the end users must perform in order to do their work, and then the content that is represented as part of the interface. So here the content are the code or the things, the components which has to be presented as the part of the interface, and then the work environment in which these tasks will be conducted. So now let us see. The interface focuses on the following. So what are they? The design of the interface between the software components. So between the components the interface has to work. The modules has to talk with the other module, and then so how this modules is going to communicate, whether it is through, we learned about the coupling concepts, what is the coupling is based on. So that is the interface design between the software components. And next one is the design of interfaces between the software and the other non-human producers. So here some input may come from the sensors, some other devices, and some other device may give the input, and this software has to respond for that particular device, and that is the interface between the software and the other non-human producers. Next one is the design of the interface between the human and the computer. Here the user start using the system, gives some command, get it done, and the computer has to respond what the user has been requesting. That is the another interface. So the interfaces are between the software components, between the software and the other non-human producers, and also the between the human and the computer. Now let us see what is a graphical user interface. Graphical user interface, shortly called GUIs, have helped to eliminate many of the most horrific interface problems, because these GUIs are the user-friendly interfaces that help the user to communicate better with the systems. However, some are still difficult to learn, hard to use, confusing, and frustrating. User interface analysis and design has to do with the study of the people and how they relate to the technology, because even though the guys are there to interact between the system and the user, sometimes the user may not be familiar with the environment, or they are not able to cope up with the technology. So now we have to focus on these designs. So while you are designing the graphical user interface, you have to focus on this spiral model of how to design the interface. How we have to first interface analysis and the modeling. First analyze and model how the interface should be. What are all the difficulties faced by the users, and how that has to be modeled, and once it is modeled, it can be communicated with the user and they have to be checked. And then next one is the interface design. So once this modeling is done, as you normally proceed with from the analysis, you go for the design. So design comes with the, there are many tools of design available. So those tools will help to design the interface so that it will help the user how to communicate with the system or with the other users or other components. And next, once it is designed, it has to go for the construction work. Once the construction is done, this particular interface is activated between the two different components, or between the two system and the people, or human and the non-human devices, whatever it may be. This has to be constructed and it has to be validated. So once the validation done, that it works fine, or the user happy with the interface, are they able to communicate with the interface properly, are they able to get the proper reply on time? So those things will be validated in this phase. So this spiral model, which shows that this process is a progressive one, it cannot happen at a stretch of time. It will take some repetitive of the work in order to get the graphical user interface developed well. So this is a spiral process. So user interface development follows a spiral process. Interface analysis, here user, task and environment has to be analyzed. So how it will be done? Focuses on the profile of the users who will interact the system. So who will interact the system, what is the knowledge they are having, what type of technology they can understand, what can be given to them. And then concentrates on the user, the task, the content and the work environment. So on what basis the worker is going to work, what is the environment they are going to work, so that they can develop the interface better. Delineates the human and the computer oriented tasks that are required to achieve the system function. So it will make a proper communication channel between the computer and the human, and how the task can be achieved. So next is about the design. So design focuses on how to define a set of interfaces, that is an objects and the actions and their screen representations, that enable a user to perform all defined tasks in a manner that meets every usability goal defined for the system. While we define the system, you must have set the usability goal. What is usability? Is the usability by the user. The user will be able to, that is user friendly. It will be easy for the user to communicate comfortably, and the user should be not be frustrated while using the interface. So that is the usability, that is the comfortability, by which the comfort by which the user can use the devices using the interface. Next is the construction phase. In the construction phase, it begins a prototype that enables the usage scenarios to be evaluated. So it will make a model, and then it also uses some tools to complete the construction, and then it will make a prototype, and with that prototype they will communicate, it will be enabled to communicate between the two different components, and how it is successfully done is analyzed, and then it will be validated. The ability of the interface to implement every user the task correctly, and to accommodate all the task variations, and to achieve all the general user requirements. So what are all the, because once we focus on the user interface, there are different scenarios and situations where the user can have different ideas to interact with the system. So whatever the way they want to communicate with the system, the interface should give a proper means. The degree to which the interface is easy to use and easy to learn, and the user acceptance of the interface is as a useful tool in their work. So this process is not a linear process. That means that cannot be done at a stretch. It has to be done in a spiral way. That means it will be improved little by little after doing the design, and then they will make the analysis, then design, and then construction and testing. If it works fine to some extent, again it will go to work for the next extent. So that is the spiral model of the design process. Hope it is easy to follow, and thanks for watching.